Hello, everybody, and welcome to your favorite podcast about Furman, all things Furman. We're talking about the Furman Joust podcast. We want to thank our sponsors over at Ardensburg Grill in Central South Carolina. I'm talking about Donnie and Angie over there at Ardensburg Grill in Central South Carolina. Go by, see them. All they have, it'll just it's so good. I'm talking about their double dipped wings. They serve breakfast all day. Oh, my favorite is the s'mores French toast. They got the Paladin burger. That's right, a Furman inspired hamburger. We're talking blueberry, barbecue sauce, onion rings, bacon, smoked Gouda cheese. You name it, it's on there. You're gonna love the Paladin burger. Also, they have the Carolina caviar. No, we're not talking about fish eggs. We're talking about pimento cheese. That's right, the Carolina caviar burger. Go by, see Donnie and Angie, and of course on Sunday, meat and 3. Oh man, they sell out every Sunday. They're only open from 11 to 2:30 or until they sell out, so make sure you get there and get your food. Also, we want to thank Herschel and all the team over at our newest sponsor, Hyundai of Anderson on 28 Bypass. Go by and see Herschel and the group over there at Hyundai of Anderson. Use code HOA24. That's right, HOA24. And that way they know that we sent you, and they will make sure you get a special deal and a special little gift. That's right, straight from us over here at the Furman Joust Podcast. All right, folks, let's get right into it. This weekend, Furman will be taking on Wofford in football, and it'll be at Paladin Stadium. Kickoff is at 2 p.m. Looking forward to being there. Me and my pal Jared, one of my new reporters, is going to be there at the game, so I'm looking really forward to seeing Jared and enjoying a good game of football. Furman coming off a disappointing loss to VMI last week. Of course, as we all know, the injuries have just been piling on all year, but every team has injuries, so Clay doesn't make excuses. This was going to be a rebuilding year. We knew that, but instead of our first and second team getting those reps to get experience, it looks like the third and fourth team is getting experience. So either way, Furman is building a great foundation. So this year we knew it was going to be kind of a rebuild year. We just hoped it wasn't going to be like it was. So we are just praying for all of our players, not just in football, but soccer, basketball, any of our players at Furman that are fighting injuries or sickness. We just pray that they're healed and are getting better, and that's what we want to see, is just all of our athletes doing a great job. Volleyball will be in action. That's right, volleyball will be in action tomorrow night. They're welcoming Mercer. And then they're going to welcome Sanford to Alley Gymnasium this weekend. So make sure you get out, support our ladies volleyball team. They have been doing such a great job. Once again, they're not one of the top ranked teams in the SoCon, but they are just gutsy. They give it their all, and I just love the fight in our Furman ladies volleyball team. Congratulations to them on a great year. They're coming down towards the end. They'll be getting ready for their tournament coming up pretty soon at Wofford. So we wish the Furman ladies volleyball team a great season. All right, the ladies softball team finished their fall ball this past weekend. I understand that they are looking pretty good. We got a couple of small injuries that need to be taken care of, but other than that, they should be ready for next year when softball season starts. So we wish Coach Stacy and the whole team a very safe and healthy offseason till next year. So we want to see everybody good to go come the start of the season. So good luck to Coach Stacy and her group. All right, also the women's soccer team. Oh, man, I tell you what, these ladies have given so much to Furman this year. Just went through adversity the first year, so many injuries out. All the injuries got back just in time for SoCon play. They played their hearts out. Lost in the semifinals this past weekend to Sanford, and their season's over with. But I tell you what, Diaz, Poplin, Cats, Corn, the whole group, we just appreciate everything they did for us here. And what can you say? Coach Burr, a legend at Furman, just appreciate everything that they did for Furman this year. Great season. nothing to be upset about. I know they wanted to go further, but we wish them a great off season. And then, of course, they'll have a little bit of fall practice, not fall practice, excuse me, spring practice next year. But for the most part, the year is over with. So we wish all the seniors and graduates at Furman Women's Soccer the best. Men's soccer this weekend up in UNC Greensboro. Friday night, they will be taking on Mercer. That's right, Mercer, who they just tied with this past weekend. They will be facing them in the first round up at UNC Greensboro this weekend. Looking forward to hearing about what happens, and I will not be able to make it up there. I wish I could. I just got so much going on. I'll be going to women's basketball, and that's going to be next up. But anyway, our men, good luck to them. Appreciate everything they've done. Coach Andrew, he is just a gentleman, a scholar, and I know that he's got his team ready to go up there and get revenge for the tie this past weekend. I think Furman's going to get that win and move on in to the SoCon tournament semifinals. All right, next up is basketball. First off, women's basketball. Women's basketball had a great first game. They went down to South Carolina State and brought back the win. That's right. They got the win this past weekend. It was 60-54 in their opener. So congratulations to the women's basketball team. Had a great game. Nothing but appreciation for Coach Curtis and what he does and how his program in year two. This is year two for his program, and he's got some great players. I think this team is going to really make a lot of noise when it comes to the SoCon. Furman, the game that I was at Monday night, went up against Columbia International, CIU, the Rams, and got a 104-46 win. It seemed like everything that they put up went in. Tons of rebounds, great three-point shooting. House, one of our new guards, had a great game. Also, Hughley and Humphreys. I mean, the whole group got in on the scoring. I think only one player wasn't able to get some points. He was put in late, but it wasn't from not an effort of trying. Coach Ritchie really had this team doing well. This team that they fought was not a nobody by any means. They were 2-0 and was coming in there looking to become 3-0, but Furman just played a lights-out game at the Well. That's right, the Bonsecourt Wellness Arena where they are now playing. So good luck to the Furman's men's basketball. Another game this week. Just the basketball season starting, football's going, soccer's ending, volleyball's starting to come to an end. And then, of course, we'll start basketball will get us through the season, and then we'll have lacrosse and tennis and softball. All that will be coming up pretty soon, and then of course track and field. So a lot of great things going on at Furman. I tell you what, this year is the year of the Paladin. Even though we're struggling in football, I still believe in what Coach Clay Hendricks does and how he conducts himself on and off the field. And not to make an excuse, his press conference, which you can find on our YouTube channel, he owns up. Hey, it is what it is. Everybody has injuries. We just had them in just certain spots that we were not having a lot of depth at. So, and Furman doesn't have the scholarships that a Clemson or an NC State or one of these teams like that have. They're limited to what scholarships they can do, and they're not an NIL school. So I give it to Furman and everything that Coach Clay Hendricks and his coaching staff does each and every year. Of course, it starts with our AD Jason Donnelly, and then it goes down to our SID Hunter Reed. They all work well together to make Furman the best in this conference, and they're top notch. I mean, everything from video, audio, the guys there, the grounds crew. I give them shouts out as much as I can. The grounds crew guys, maintenance guys. I mean, everybody at Furman, just top bottom, just great. That's the reason why so many coaches stay there. They don't want to leave. So anyway, that's it for this week's Furman Paladins information, news, and notes on your Furman Joust podcast. Thanks for joining me, and I want to thank Ardensburg Grill in Central South Carolina, Upstate Physical Therapy in Anderson, South Carolina, Hyundai of Anderson. Use code HOA24, and then you can get a gift. That's right, you can get a gift plus a good deal. C. Herschel and all the men and women over there at Hyundai of Anderson. We also want to thank Pepsi Cola. We want to thank Beef and Rib, the new restaurant fixing to come to Westminster. Also, we want to thank Clemson Wine Bar and everybody else that supports us here at Greenville Sports Media and the Furman Joust. This has been Jay Jacobs speaking.